Okay, so today, I know I probably shouldn't be talking about this movie again, but I want to talk about Blade Runner again. And look, I've already said what I want to say about the replicant.
They said I shouldn't make any more videos. I've been working for a long time on the internet, making shorts, reviewing films, but I was always missing one thing. I wasn't up to snuff. I needed Tim back. I always did. I was nothing without him. They said,
Tim! Are you here?
No?
Where the fuck are you?
What are you talking about? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
There's no fucking curtain. There's no curtains in this room. But regardless, I get the joke you're trying to pull, the stupid theatrical cut.
The theatrical cut's way better. Okay, no. It always has been.
Fucking got the narration ruined it like you're ruining this video right now.
No, it's pretty sweet.
Where are you? Just if you want to be in this video, just where the Ew. I'm not even gonna ask why the fuck a damn hole just opened up in the floor, but whatever. Tim,
make a video?
Yeah. Ew. Obviously, since you just.
What's it about? I already did this review. Blade Runner. He's a replicant, clearly. Oh, you're doing the thing where they're in the same universe? Wait. I think, yeah. Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
And this one.
Okay, well, that one. How?
Let me tell you. All right, to start things off, spoiler warning? Do we need to give them a spoiler warning?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, technically, you should have already fucking watched Blade Runner and Alien and Firefly. I guess Man in the High Castle is brand new, so whatever. It's not really spoiler heavy. I mean, I guess whatever. Just watch those
and
then come
back.
You should have watched those before you can come here. But regardless, let's just get on with it. Let's start this off, timeline-wise, Man in the High Castle, and this is 1962, set in an alternate universe where essentially
Hitler's won.
Yeah, the Axis powers is pretty much taken over the whole world, essentially, and the U.S. is now split into two, the west side being controlled by Japanese, and the east side controlled by Nazi Germany. And that's pretty much it for that, except for one thing I want to mention. The Cold War isn't happening. There's no nuclear arms race. Essentially, what freaking Nazi German scientists have pretty much taken nuclear power and used it in actual, technology. So I'm not entirely sure if this is accurate, but I'm going to look it up. I'll probably just show you exactly. But there's an offhand remark made in the show that they have planes that could travel so fast they could actually go from New York to San Francisco in 2 hours. A trip that would usually take about 6 hours. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
This makes sense when you think about the Nazi Germany focusing on technology and infrastructure instead of social reform. So of course that'd be the first thing they would build.
So yeah. That's pretty much already kind of pushing how science fiction, we'll mention that later. But right, for now though, let's focus on West Coast Japanese culture being integrated in the U.S. So let's jump to 2019. Blade Runner, L.A. does not look like L.A. in Blade Runner.
Tokyo.
Exactly. It looks pretty much like Tokyo, and well, this would be a perfect explanation of why it looks like that. Because we're at 2016. And it's almost 2019. That LA looks nothing fucking like that. Not even close. No. But if this had happened in the timeline, maybe that would have actually happened. So regardless. Okay, and on top of that, Blade Runner. What's that movie about? Replicants, robots, androids. Robots that are pretty much made to look like you and me. And after, so there is spoilers. Okay, so I guess spoilers right now. There's gonna probably be spoilers there. But at the end of the movie, the freaking CEO of the company that makes robots, androids, or replicants,
Tyrell,
gets fucking murdered by Roy Beatty, shoehorning back to Man in the High Castle, a perfect looking, as what they say, he is the perfect replicant, and he looks Aryan, blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin,
sounds familiar,
strong as fuck, and he's a warrior. Pretty fucking Nazi-esque.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed, perfect Aryan human being.
Yeah. Now, before we move on, have to have a connection between Blade Runner and the next following movies. Well, thanks to Prometheus Blu-ray, we have that connection. Here in an Easter egg file, we see Whedon talking about a fellow scientist, and that scientist is Tyrell. Here's the full file if you want to read it. Just pause the video. If not, let's move on. Tyrell's dead. They're rivals. I mean, come on.
Yeah, new guy moves in, sees what the old guy was doing. His business was very lucrative, and takes over.
Takes the whole replicant division, just takes it under his wing. So now replicants are now a Whedon Corporation product. Okay, now 70 years after Blade Runner, Prometheus. Yes, yada yada, yes, fucking movie blows. It's growing on me. Regardless, movie is still part of Alien timeline. Well, in that movie, we see Weyland, already an old man, but with him is what they call an android, but is a replicant. The exact same model, essentially, as Roy Beatty. David has the same freaking features. Strong, intelligent, blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin. Aryan again.
You can see how that business move went to. No, they're not replicants anymore. They're robots. They just look like people.
Yeah, replicants, all that shit, that was bad biz. That fucking Tyrell got fucking axed by his own creation.
We don't do that shit.
No, that doesn't happen.
They got protocols, yeah.
So come on, 100 years later, died down a bit. You can probably bring those back in the market. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, regardless, they're not even public models anymore. Now they're like, only he fucking has control of them. So I can understand why he's, keeping it under wraps. Regardless, now let's move on 33 years. Alien. Ellen Ripley, Nostromo, all that shit. And on that ship, again, is another android by the name of Ash. So, there we go. That's the connection from Blade Runner to that. But let's keep moving forward. Now, at the end of... Damn, we are really spoiling a lot of shit. I just realized it. Okay, at the end of Alien Resurrection, they get back to planet Earth. And I think this is 2379? 200 years after Aliens.
Survey says yes.
Okay. 2379, Alien Resurrection. They go to Earth, and it is fucking destroyed. Dead. The planet is dead. So yeah, that should be the end of Thailand. It's done. That's it. Actually, no. Let's move forward now to 2517.
Earth got used up.
So yeah, this is where we're going to shoehorn in Firefly. And you know what? Alien Resurrection and Firefly do have a common thread, and that is Joss Whedon. And now all of the human race is now branched out to multiple planets. The whole galaxy is now just ripe with us, whatever. So is that all we're going to connect it with? Just Joss Whedon? That's fucking flimsy. No, it's not. Because in the very first episode, in the opening scene, the Battle of Serenity, Mal Reynolds jumps on a gun turret, and that gun turret happens to have a certain logo. The Weyland-Yutani logo. It's right there, clear as crystal. And yes, it may be an Easter egg, but one hell of an Easter egg to add in. I mean, just seeing this there just pretty much solidifies that this is essentially the same universe as Alien. So yeah, that just connect them all together. It just makes complete sense that essentially all of them, not entirely planned. This was all just a series of just years and years of just filmmakers just like, oh, let's put that as an Easter egg. Let's put that as an Easter egg. This is kind of why I like Easter eggs, because they build shit. They just start intertwining and you start mixing things together. Like, okay, so...
I mean, not only do we have like a whole like universe of stuff, too, we have like hundreds of years of time
that just pass, and yet there's still things that just, I'm gonna hook that in.
All oddly stemming from Hitler winning.
So essentially, yeah, the whole Firefly universe, the Alien universe, and Blade Runner universe, all that pretty much just comes down to Hitler winning World War II. Well, that's the video. Shit. I mean, it makes complete fucking sense. I mean, Roy Beatty is pretty much Aryan, and David from Prometheus is pretty much Aryan.
Yeah.
And technology's advanced fucking because of nuclear. Yeah. The Cold War didn't ever happen, and fuck.
Yeah, so all these movies are pretty much pro-Hitler winning.
I don't know if it's pro-Hitler winning, but it's more along the lines of, hey, all this shit was not possible without that fucker winning.
Did we just do a social commentary?
I think the movies did that on their own, but I think we just... I'm pretty sure that wasn't their fucking focus. I think they just did that.
I guess history's full of a lot of shitty things happening, and then us making up for it, and then so, in this one, Hitler wins, but it's not like he wins fully, because, not everyone's racist, but there's still people Oh crap!
And on top of that, fucking Prometheus is about a fucking race of psychopaths freaking killing each other and trying to make the perfect human being when even though we're human beings. Fuck. All these fucking movies are about Hitler.
Yeah.
I just ruined these fucking movies for myself. Fantastic.
Great.
And the only fucking savior we have is Alien. Xenomorph. That guy's killing everyone, but it's because...
You're right, yeah, no. He's like the Punisher of the
like the fucking
Alien universe.
I said, fantastic. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, they just ruined these movies for myself. Whatever. Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And I will see you guys later.
Yeah.
Forgot your phone.